What club do you want to start with?
You can start just.
Do you need to get a little warm up?
7, yeah. The normal kind of.
Fine. What shot shape do you usually see?
It's going to sound weird. It's me. Let's show it.
Fine.
I don't draw. I don't fade. The only thing I draw is probably my driver.
Yeah.
Everything else, I just kind of like go where I aim.
Fine.
That makes sense.
What shot shape, is that what you like to see then?
Yeah, I just know what I'm doing then. Like, if I know I'll be, if I'm a big left to right, I don't want to feel like I'm aiming down it, so it might go there.
Fine.
I just want down the middle and hopefully it goes that way.
And where's your miss?
Woods, it's either to the right. Drive, if I'm being an idiot, I'm going to try and hit it too hard. It's a big snap hook. I've just gone, nope, and just come straight round. Irons is usually left, the occasional that's lost over right. If that makes sense. It's kind of both ways, really, to be fair. Okay. It's not really like a one or the other, to be fair.
Fine. Okay. Any other sports? Do you play any sports?
No.
No.
Get too old now.
Golf has that always been your only one? Golf?
Yeah, from like age 7. I broke my leg when I was 13, and I came back after a year, like complications and metal plates and all sorts.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, my dad knew someone in the PJ, and he recommended a guy called John Clements. Mm-hmm. Talking like 1992, so over at West Hill. So I was a junior at West Hill for like 10 years.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you grew up in this area?
Yeah. And then I pretty much spent my entire time like hitting out Heather. So that's the kind of course I like. And then what else? That's it. Really. I've only been taking it seriously maybe the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Just work and being young and drinking too much. And not taking it like it was more of a hobby. Now it's more like I like to get better.
Understood. And in general, I'm imagining if you're working in TV, you're quite creative-minded.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'm AD.
Like, how do you learn best? Do you learn best through like written word, through visuals?
Visual. Yeah, I can't sit down and write or read anything. It's got to be like.
Fine. And spoken word, like if something's said to you.
Yeah, it's usually like if I'm with Sam, he'll say something. I'm like, oh yeah, get it. Like someone goes to speak the stone, like, oh yeah, got it.
Cool. Perfect. All right, let's see it. I'll let you just hit a few and get a bit warmed up, and I'll just have a general gander. 8 currently, but he feels like he's more of a cat.
Yeah, definitely. You're a bit off balance. That's another thing I tend to do is pull forward.
Just looking at a couple of things to see what the drive is sharp to.
You do loads really well. You've got a great action.
Yeah, I like. One of the things I get told too much is slow down.
Fine.
Like, so
are you quite a quick person? Like you do things quickly?
Kind of, yeah. Or it's get to the top and then just start rushing.
Fine.
I'm trying very hard to like watching like funny couples and early L's and like seeing people that like who are still playing in their 50s and 60s and not with broken backs.
Yeah, sure.
I'm 43 now, so I'm trying to like. Ugh.
Are you quite a like you walk quick, you do things quick, or are you like a?
I'm a fast walker. Yeah. Kind of constantly like. So if I'm on a job, I'm doing 40,000 steps a day, like balls on my feet, running around.
Yeah, okay. So quick's your speed?
Kind of.
Because I'm slow. I'm like a turtle or a sloth. My mum tells me I do nothing fast.
Oh, I'm always the guy that's like half hour early to everything.
Fine.
Just I can't be late.
Sorry you had to wait today, by the way. We had
no, that's fine. I gave you time to stretch.
And we started late.
Oh, I was stuck on the M25 anyway, so I was like, getting time to stretch was nice.
Perfect.
Don't need a lesson with that.
You do so much stuff, lovely.
A bit high, or it's a bit not too in terms of height. I mean, I don't really mind. I mean, as long as it's fine. I'll go hit a bad one in a minute, I promise. It's not supposed to be like this.
Don't be silly, you're fine. Spin was 515.
The only thing I'm feeling now is I don't feel like I'm picking it a little bit at the moment, if that makes sense.
You feel like you are?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm quite compressing it at the moment.
Fine. Is that a common thing?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I hit really nice shots, and it literally feels like I've just. I mean, I hit the sweet spot, I just brushed the ground. There's no pivot. I don't mind it because usually it's a good shot.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what I was aiming to do. If that makes sense.
Got it.
I just have a whack.
Right. Yeah. You hit when you're ready. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to do one really long thing and just move slightly further. Yeah. Closer to that.
No one likes seeing their swing back, do they?
Nobody in the history of the world likes to see it swing back, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. I don't know if this helps you, but one thing I do because of my funny legs, when I go for the ball, the first thing I tend to do is try to correct my hips. And that might be an issue that you're talking. I don't know if it's
Alignment of the more.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm always like that. Because this leg's taller, I feel like it's out of back, so I kind of get to the ball and then go.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know if that's a bad thing.
As you stand, just stand up straight for me. Yeah.
The spine slightly curves at the bottom where the thing's just a little bit off. Chiropractor, that's you get loads of money.
What happens if you just feel like you shift your left hip up?
That way.
Yeah.
Physically, it feels like I can't almost.
Fine.
I can do that easily. Physically, I feel like I can't without leaning onto the right leg.
Is anything impinging when you try to do that, or you just physically can't do it?
Physically, it feels like
Even if you were to bend your right knee slightly.
bend the knee and then I could probably it feels like I
Where's
can't get
tracking? Like, what's the feeling?
It just feels like I'm against a brick wall, like almost like there's something stopping me here to pull up. Whereas the other way, it feels like I can go that way easily,
Fine.
but that way feels like I can't get that down to get that up. That makes sense.
Just bend to your right hand side.
That's the tight side. And then
Where
it's
is
like
it tight right now? There. When you bend, side bend to the right.
all down the back of the left, all down the left.
Oh, interesting.
It's like doing that is like, ow.
So do you feel like with stretching and stuff that could be resolved?
Yeah, it's a lot of like I get chiropractor maybe once a month just to
fine.
crack me out, like punch you and just stretch the muscles a bit because that's where it gets tight because I'm so constantly compensating for
That
leg.
Mhm.
Constantly that way, or so it's kind of loose there but then high there. So.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so if I put you in your address, just want to see one more thing. If you do that shift with your hips that you said about, can you just show me what that looks like?
Get to here, and then you're going to go and
Where's
just pull that back.
Where's your weight right now?
Kind of feels 50-50.
What if you have your weight?
Maybe a little bit more on my right, to be fair.
Do you mind if I touch you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I touch your hips?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's show us that.
If I move you that way
Yeah.
and move your upper body that way.
Yeah. It feels like a kind of little like a C, like a very gentle C. That makes sense.
Doesn't hurt though, no?
No, it doesn't hurt at all. No, it's fine.
Okay, so sorry, I just wanted to make sure you could get into the position before I
actually fine.
showed you what I was thinking. So numbers-wise, it's showing us a couple of things. One, that there's a little bit too much pelvis and chest turn at the top, and number two, that there's a little bit too much of a sway gap. So what that means is that you're swaying too much.
Yeah.
Right. Just on a very simple overview. When we take you up, and if we keep an eye on this, with this red line, I have to use my mouse, that I've put against your left hip, what we would ideally like is for your left hip to stay on that line.
Okay.
And for you to rotate away from it.
Okay.
so that your lower body is an anchor point,
So that's, yeah.
that your upper body and torso rotates around.
Cool.
And then in the downswing, that sort of is the string that pulls everything together, because your lower body should go, and then your upper body should follow.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm a big believer in what goes up has to come down.
Yep.
What goes left has to come right.
Okay.
Okay. So if you hold that in your mind,
Yeah.
as I take you up, and you see how your left hip comes away from that line.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit, if we're going to draw a line here, of a reverse C.
I'm good at a lot of my other lessons.
Yeah.
See. Especially with a drive, I'm like,
Right. And so from here, the only direction you can go is back.
yeah.
So if I take you down into the, I'm going to do a face on here. If I take you down into the ball, watch your avatar. You'll get down to about there. And from here, we want you to keep pushing on forward and through the ball.
Okay.
Because that's how you're going to maintain your angles, compress the ball,
Yep.
and start it on the correct start line.
Cool.
Yeah. But from here, you're going to back up now. So if you look at your little avatar, you see how you come backwards? That movement?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If we look at what your hands are doing there, you have to let go of all your angle.
Okay.
I'll explain that in person in a minute, but
Yeah.
just if you hold these things in your mind.
That's what that sway gap is.
Yeah.
Sway gap's the difference between the chest and the pelvis, right? So you see it impact how your chest, in terms of sway, is at 0, but your pelvis is 8 inches forward,
Okay, so I can't
which is
Yeah.
yeah, that's your gap. And
overlegging it's doing that.
Correct.
Exactly.
Bigger things slow saying.
So where you said you feel like you couldn't compress it,
Yeah.
and you're coming a little like inside,
And then the picking it is just
where you're letting go of that. And that's just slightly flicky through there.
yeah.
Having said all of that, you do so much. Like, setup looks fantastic in terms of grip, posture, ball position.
Cool.
Like all of your basics are looking really lovely. I think if we can get this pivot and rotations better, that's going to just pull, it's going to click everything into place. Because you do so much well,
Cool.
there's not a whole lot for me to change in terms of hands and arm path, and that will all be pulled together with your rotations.
Yeah, great. Sounds great. Sounds better, yeah.
So if you stand next to Alex for me, I'm going to steal that. If I am this way, and I have that reverse C look to me, and I'm coming back here, so my hips are driving nicely, so your hips do drive nicely, but then I have to come back. I can't go into it, so my hands have to do it. You're obviously a good sportsman, so your hands understand that they have to lead the way.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, you would make contact with the ground back here.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to, like, something's got to give and something's got to release. So if we get you better aligned, so almost feeling like you had that C the other way,
Yeah.
position that I put you into, we'll be able to rotate you better on the way back around your hips as an anchor. When your hips go, your upper body can follow.
Cool.
And if you watch with what my hands and arms can do, I can then hold on to it and compress it.
Perfect. So you're
Because
almost
I'm more on
keeping it
top
hanging.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the club will be more out in front of you, so you can deliver it more consistently.
Brilliant. Lovely.
Cool. So let's get that.
I'll do it now.
Yeah. Does that all make sense?
It does, yeah, yeah. So it could, it's almost, as you say, it's almost like I'm getting stuck almost because I'm.
Yes.
So I want to get rid of that and then.
You don't look stuck, like you get through it fine, you've finagled it because you're a good player. But I think that upper body's coming back, right?
Yeah.
So with that backward shift with the chest, where you saw on your 3D avatar that you're starting to back up, that means that you're losing compression and distance.
They want to like get it. Everything to go.
Yeah, it's more on top of it. So I'm going to put you in that setup position. So I'm going to touch you again.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shift your hips that way.
Yeah.
So that's the feeling, right? So from where you can go back to where you are,
That's the.
there.
Cool.
And
Almost
then upper body is there. As an exaggeration, but
feels like I'm almost like at the hitting position. That's what for me.
Right, is that the feeling?
Yeah, like. Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'd be around there, but
No.
that's the kind of feeling I've got to get to that. So, gotcha.
Just be aware of the hips opening from that point.
Okay.
So if I pop you back into that position, yeah, Sorry, I picked that up. Shut from you. We just want to make sure that the hip stays square. I don't want you getting those hips open.
Gotcha.
Right?
So that way, there.
Correct. Just going to shift this up a little bit. Yeah?
Perfect. Head, almost got my head just behind me.
Okay.
Then swing.
Swing up to the top and stop for me. Okay, go back down for me. Go to that address position. There. Okay. I want you to keep your hip in contact with the stick as you turn up to the top. So if you turn up for me, you can rotate it and let it go. Where's your weight right now?
Kind of feels more 70-30 on, quite heavy on the back of my left heel.
Very okay.
A little bit back, right, like yeah, in here and then pretty much over there.
I want to change that to 70 in the back right heel.
Okay.
Just in terms of
Yeah, it's more like,
where the hips are rotating back to.
okay.
So if we get you in that setup position, I'm going to guide your hips back, okay?
Gotcha. Yep.
Where's the weight now?
And the back part of my heel.
Perfect. So let's go again from setup. I'm going to guide your hips.
It's just that feeling of then going from there to that. It's just that little, that,
Just feeling like you're pulling this back.
yeah, literally feel like pulling my right hip backwards, pulling the weight over.
Correct. Just going to get you into that. Okay.
It's one of those days when I get back on the A, can't I? Where different muscles are getting used again. So there, and then
And you can assist that with, if you, a feeling that I like is left shoulder going to right toe.
okay.
Yeah? So left shoulder, if I exaggerate you, it feels like left shoulder's going to right toe.
Gotcha.
So try and feel like that your chest is literally at the floor that way. That'll influence where you're.
The setup.
Yeah? Yeah? Nice. Go back to the dress for me. You just relax your chest. Like, imagine I've punched you. Yeah. I think you had a little bit too much lower spine curvature for my liking. I think your chest was looking a little bit out that way,
It's a bit white achy.
which is going to impinge on your back.
Cool, yeah.
So, I don't know if you've done much yoga or Pilates where you talk about neutral spine. So if
Okay.
you show me your, do you know like cat-cow?
Yep.
Does that make sense?
So it's
Show
like
me your
that.
cow, yeah, show me your cat. You're too much cat.
Okay.
We want you to be a hybrid cow-cat
Gotcha.
with a neutral spine. So if you just
Yeah.
fill this gap for me a bit more. There you go, there we go, there we go.
Cool.
Neutral?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
so I'm not pushing that fella, pulling that back out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Just relax that sort of relaxed chest down. Yeah, there you go.
So get backward.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, feels getting used. Yeah, that went around, almost like that.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah, what you just did there,
Yeah.
where you felt like your hip went left and your shoulder's going right and your chest is going right, that's probably the exact move here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's that feeling of that to there and going,
Yeah.
bringing them both round.
But almost like with that, the hip, I want you to almost feel like your butt's going left. Like your butt's going at the target and your
Okay.
chest is screwing down to your right toe. Yeah. 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 Really important that the chest screws down to the right toe because I'm not a huge fan of like right leg snapping straight.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I don't want to like stack and tilt you here. So you can maintain a little bit of flex in the right
Cool.
knee and just feel like that upper body is going down to the right hand. Yeah.
Cool.
While butt goes to the target.
hips over.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
If you imagine you got a torque at your sternum, you're trying to point that at the floor, kind of over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Over your right.
Yeah, with butt going left.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're an Instagram girl.
Yeah. Legs out.
Yeah.
Hips over. I take my normal setup.
Yeah.
Hips over a little bit.
Yeah.
That way. Yes.
Yeah.
That should then go and hopefully go the right way.
Yeah.
Lucky down. Try hit the ball or not?
I'm going to be silent while you just hit a few, get used to that idea and that feeling and make that your own.
Muscles that don't work are now working a bit more differently. Yeah. Felt like I was almost over the ball a bit. Maybe cut, I don't know. Felt like a bit almost over the ball a bit there.
Okay. Which you probably will feel, because
Yeah.
if you remember the dynamics you were saying before was that you fell back, so you probably will feel like you're on top of it more.
Yep. I mean, I'll be happy with that. That's
Yeah.
If chest goes there, it's going to want to go there.
Yeah.
If your chest goes here, it's going to want to go
That way.
and cover it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
No, good adjustments.
That's got a little bit wide. Maybe just try to get a bit quicker.
Yeah, just remember that neutral spine actually.
Yeah.
So don't worry too much about where the ball's going for now. Just focus on like that feeling. If in between shots, just keep having a little bit of a practice, just really like grinding that in, and then seeing how effectively you can emulate that when you hit the ball without worrying too much
Yeah.
where it's going, because it's a little bit of a change obviously with delivery. So you will go right slightly. Show me top of the backswing. Nice. Yeah. See how effectively you can emulate that now when you
Cool.
hit. Just, that's your sole point. Nice.
Me looking for the ball before I hit it. That one's right. My eyes off that one.
Don't worry.
Feels easier to come through.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting used to it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I mean, your hands have been quite active. Changing where your chest goes, and therefore the delivery path is going to mean that your hands should be a lot more passive in the future. So I think that left one, it's probably your hands delivering on a good path and being a bit active.
That felt pretty good.
Look pretty good as well.
It'll work.
Bless you. I'm not really worried about your speed.
No. Cool.
No, I think if you're... My general opinion is if you're slower and you try and slow things down, you're going to swing longer.
Yeah.
I think if you go with your natural speed, I'm not seeing anything that's like too fast or out of sync or out of joint. I think the faster you are, the shorter your backswing, your arm swing's going to be.
Perfect. Usually one of the bad things I tend to do is, you know, when you got like it's the 3/4 length shots I don't practice, then that my tempo's up, ball is off, right?
Fine.
Just got to hit that 3/4 length, right? Nope.
No.
Straight forward.
Yeah.
Yep, standard.
With your 3/4 length, where do you try and finish?
But it's usually like a little like cut off like a Tommy Fleetwood kind of thing, like they just
Will you show me?
yeah. So, with the ball of
Either.
kind of like
Okay, that's quite long. So,
yeah.
when you're quite long, in a like little 3/4 shot, that can throw off your timing.
Okay, so is it
Angle
the
angle
follow
attack.
through's too long kind of
Yeah, so I'd be stopping your follow through here and a 3/4 to 3/4.
there and then that.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah. That's still going to spin it too much.
yeah. Gotcha.
You can try on that if you want, just a little 3/4 to 3/4. And really like, we're stopping here. So it's 3/4 to 3/4.
It feels like you've got to like hit it and then
Yeah, that'll bring that flight down though nicely. And then you can keep your same tempo basically.
perfect.
Okay.
Nice, lovely.
Yeah?
Club's at 7 though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be worried about speed.
No, that's what I said to him.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the speed. I think,
Swinging at 91 mile an hour and tour average is 92.
yeah. I think if he tries to slow down his speed, his arm swing will get too long in the backswing.
Yeah.
So I think that's the, like, your speed is absolutely fine. Cool, please. I would say
Senior
to drop
tool,
that.
yeah.
Maybe. Keep coming back, we'll get you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool one.
Nice, good adjustment. Well done. So that you can get an idea of what the hands should do on the way through, if you just stand in front of me there. I'm just going to do a simple like holding this stick behind the shaft here, and I'm going to hold on to both of them. Please never do it full swing.
Yeah.
Ever. Just from a little 3/4 to 3/4, this should give you a sense of how passive the hands should be on the way through. So we want you to not hit yourself.
Yeah.
The second you hit yourself,
Yes.
hands have released.
Yeah.
Right, this is just an idea, little 20-yard chips, just to give yourself a sense of how passive we want the hands on the way through.
Cool.
So that when you go away from here and you're not with me, and you continue working on that, you see how that doesn't, there's no wobble, it doesn't hit me. So you can get an idea and recalibrate in your mind what your hands should be doing through.
Oh, that happens.
No, regular. Yeah.
Do that.
Please, just like a little 10-yard.
That kind of. That's too much, basically.
Correct.
So different from what I'm used to. It feels like I feel like I'm going to hit out to the right, but I know I won't because not having the hand. Clubface will stay basically level.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that movement that you just practiced there, that's perfect.
that little.
So when you go back, just do your normal, like, if you go to set up for me, we're going to really do that read. Yeah. There we go. That's your new setup now. Just a little 10-yard. Here you go.
Lovely.
And primarily so you can get the feeling through here of quiet, passive hands.
Cool.
Yeah?
Too crazy. Little 10-yard chip.
Good adjustment.
Ball around.
Hang it back. Do you ever have sort of like a full swing for me so you can just try and see how that would feel? Yeah. Nice.
Good. This time, down the middle. Bit weird. That wasn't so good. That one was quite a bit
Don't
off.
worry.
This is easy way to see the drives. That's not good.
If you can just exaggerate for me what we were working on.
Bit of full swing or?
Yeah.
Hello, Koy Method. So yeah, your chest sway earlier at the top was in the positive. At the top of your backswing.
Something more.
And it's now moving to the ball nicely, yeah?
Do you think that tailbone time?
Yeah.
That would, yeah.
So
We
good.
could stop you there.
Yeah, we little Caribbean dance movie weird thing. I don't know what that is.
That there's unreal at the top.
Yeah.
Just before the top.
So quite a big difference. You can
Yeah.
see just with your eye, the left one is your second swing.
Yeah.
The right one is your first swing. Just in terms of those positions. I'll draw that line on again so you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Looking much better,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Taking you down to impact. I'm going to 3D you here. Yeah.
Yeah.
See that difference?
Yeah, minus in front. Yeah.
Chest turn at impact, we've got you 3 more degrees of chest turn at impact. So instead of coming back this way and getting stuck, your chest is 3 degrees more open at impact now because you're turning onto it better. We've restricted chest turn slightly by 2 degrees at the top. Sway gap is down.
The better you do it, and the more you do it,
Yeah.
the better that sway gap will get.
Yeah.
And that's
Embedded
a
in
huge change there.
Massive
Yeah.
difference, yeah.
Massive difference.
two different golfs.
It is, yeah. I think at the top as well, just because you were talking a little bit about longevity of golf and of golf swing, this position here at the top, on the left versus the right,
Yeah.
it's not crunching down into the left side of your spine because you're
Yeah.
not reversing. You're a lot better loaded.
It's not so massive. Yeah, you can see that and it's just like, nope.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a back left for long keep swing like you did on the right.
Yeah.
I might have to apologise to the chiropractor that you might
That's-
not be in this frequently.
I'm spending money here instead.
So that's for the irons. I say let's keep going on that. And
Yeah.
let's see driver.
Yeah.
Have a go at that.
Cool.
But you're definitely, as you can see, moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Just getting that, get the setup. That's the funny thing is that I know it's weird like the filming thing, but you need to go back and watch it and watch it and watch it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it
it's a
doesn't
really good
work.
point.
I need to
Yeah.
see things better than I down, write them down.
Change. Yes, me too. Yeah. Sounds very similar. It's a bit differently because of the weight. The shaft's too heavy, isn't it?
It feels so different between this and the other one. Yeah.
Completely different.
This one is like I can't feel like I can't hit it left unless I come
Yeah.
round. This is like I'll aim left side of the fairway. If it goes wrong, it's gone right side of the fairway.
What's the weight of your woods?
They're all 65s.
65.
The 7's probably the best club in my bag, and then the 3 wood's
Oh, but this is 13 degrees, right?
13.5. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
I think
do
taking
either
the left side of the golf course
Nice.
out of play is a really nice
Yeah.
feeling. Yeah, it's a nice place to be.
It's definitely confidence. Fine, like say like if I'm like, there and it still goes down, like well, it's fine. It's like fairway or first cut, depending on the drive. Usually, because it's quite light shaft, fast I swing, and more I feel like it's not going to be lost too much. That one felt pretty good.
pretty good there.
It's hard for me as well because
Just need to do what I say, driving.
Yeah. Obviously, the longer the club, the more exaggerated it is.
Yeah.
You know that. So it's very much, if I just clear that, quite a big shift off of it. Yeah.
Wait.
And then if you look, you're going to back up from there. You release it nicely to impact.
It's not going to matter moving like that as much with driver, just hitting up on it.
Yeah. You can get away with it a bit more, but I will say for like back health and consistency of start line, let's try and change that a little bit. Yeah. So it's sort of more of the same, really.
same kind of
Yeah.
setup like this, and then
Yeah. And then swing to the top. With the driver as well, if you go back down for me. Go to 3/4 of the way back. Okay, there. I don't want this knee to like kick in. You get to a point where you've reached the top of your backswing range of movement, and I think your mind goes,
keep going.
and so you keep going, and this knee kicks in, and even I think I saw a little bit in your iron swing. Even when you do get yourself to a good position, that's just what that little pelvis tuck is.
Mm-hmm.
It's that left knee kicking in.
Trying to stretch a little bit more out of it, kind of thing. But
Yeah,
so,
you're going to get more distance by getting rotations correct and not turning as far, but compressing it better.
Yep.
Right, and getting more on top of it. We're going to get more distance and yardage out of that than we are having our back to the target for too long and getting too much. It's really hard to get back. Yeah.
gotcha. So it's more.
So we can just do that little adjust. Yeah, take you up to the top of your backswing. There. That's it.
Cool.
How does that feel to you?
Tight.
Where?
Probably my just a little lower left back. Probably just needs a bit
Okay.
more.
Can you exaggerate for me that chest going across to your right side and your butt going left?
Mm-hmm.
There.
Yep, that's fine.
Fine.
Just
So I think if you feel tightness in your practice on that left side, it means that you're reversing up a bit, and that left chest needs to go down to the right foot, and butt needs to feel like it's
gotcha. So
do one more rehearsal for me. Yeah. Just check your neutral spine for me again. Do a cow. Yeah. Cat. Middle somewhere. There you go. Now try to the top of the back swing for me again. There. How does that feel?
fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I think just for like, just for your back health, and that's super important
Cool.
that you get that. Just have a little think about pelvis position.
Yeah.
I think is probably the thing. So am I left? Do I have neutral spine?
Mm-hmm.
Because if your spine is too curved, you're going to go straight that way. Yeah. So I think those two are really important keys at setup. And then as you turn to the top, it's that butt left, chest right. Yeah.
but not
No collapse of that. Yeah, we don't want you to collapse.
the old Elvis knee. You go.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
Good. Have a hip one, see how that feels. Nice neutral spine. Good. That was so nice. So much freer through the ball.
Yeah. He's a little bit trying to get used to it. He's saying
Yeah,
like
of course.
low
And it's just a very similar thing when your hands have been used to
low
being
and healing.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that flight. That's lovely.
Felt better. That was a good one. for the ball in, is it?
Do a really exaggerated one for me. Make it feel silly.
Like really excited, what, back or?
Really exaggerated with that butt left, shoulder right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Really good. As much as I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't care where it goes, even if you like shank it, I don't care, yeah. Just want you to really exaggerate that. So often there's, I'm sure you've heard of the thing like feels and reels.
Yeah.
So for you, that's where you need to feel.
Yeah.
That, like, it's silly, it's exaggerated, like I can't possibly hit it from there, because you're going to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I do.
Even if you feel like you're doing it a little bit, it's like that. You need to really like
Get that.
the feels are like your chest is over here and your butt's over there and like
Awesome. Okay.
So if you like that.
Yeah.
We did something.
Ben and Kyra coming here in a minute. She wants to go somewhere. What pizza somewhere?
School.
Oh, fine. Nice. I'm going to throw it out there that I think it's impossible for you to overdo that feat.
Okay.
Leave it for around.
Yeah.
That felt middle. Oh, where's it going?
Taking us to London for kids ballet.
Oh, yeah.
So this is sort of kids ballet. I've got a daughter who's 3.5 and she's been struggling a bit lately with me working so much. So tomorrow is our big mummy-daughter date. We're going to go into town, watch the ballet. They've got like a kids ballet on. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 day kind of.
Yes. Yeah. I try and do like yes days, so like whatever she wants I have to say yes to. I don't tell her that. I just do it in my own head.
Yeah. When you get past the 10th packet of sweets up.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much a yes now.
No, it's going to creep in.
Yeah. Ice cream and sweet.
Nice. You make change so quickly and so effectively, which is brilliant.
Just trying to, like, whenever I come here, I always like just try to come blank
Yeah.
and just because you guys know more than me.
I love it. No, you're so easy to work with and you've made such brilliant progress today. Okay. I'm going to take another capture. Do your really silly, exaggerated one for me.
More towards the toe, but
Okay.
it's alright. No, that knee's gone back.
Yeah, you can see it though.
Yeah.
That's probably the one cat, like when you're exaggerating
That's
that, it's, yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
stretch it now.
Yeah, much better with the distance between where your hips are.
Keep the elbows knee out.
Yeah, I think that is probably the next thing to
That's
be
fine.
very aware of is that where that knee goes.
Way less sway.
Yeah. You've reduced sway by like 1.5 inches there.
Or
Well,
that as
the
well,
gap's
a bit.
the gap's reduced by 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah. But you had that previous like, oh, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Here. We take you back here. From the top, your first move is to move onto it.
Yeah.
You don't start backing up until about there. Do you see the difference? Am I making sense with that? From the top, you move onto it. That's a really athletic strong position. From here, from the top, the first act you do is to move back
Yeah.
and back up off of it.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, your chest turn is significantly different because you're not backing up. That's huge.
Chest is better here. Not coming through it better.
Yeah. Yeah, well done. Really nice changes.
finished a work on. It's good day.
Yeah.
That's a
Do
practice.
you want to have a couple practice swings just with that same feeling?
Yeah, stop the knee coming out.
Yeah. If you go back to a dress, do you mind if I
Yeah.
touch you? So do your little adjustment at a dress for me, which is brilliant. From there, when you turn back, go ahead, turn. There we go.
So there. So that's similar, but putting that back. Feel it.
Yes, correct. Pulling that back. And that's it. That's your end of range of motion.
Cool.
So everyone has like an end range
Yep.
of where, okay, my hips can go to here, mine. If I want more, I have to overextend them, and then my left knee has to kick in, and then I start feeling pain.
So from that point, is it?
So just when
Chest
you
and
feel
arms
your
go,
end,
yeah.
yeah. When your pelvis finishes, your upper body can
Goes
rotate more than your pelvis
Cool.
to complete the top of the back swing.
That makes sense.
The pelvis doesn't have to do everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, it's not like one whole movement.
No.
It's ding, and then off you go around. Kind
Yeah.
Of. Cool. Yeah.
So go to the top of your end of range of movement, where your range of movement with your pelvis ends. There, that's it. That's 90 degrees of turn.
Cool.
We're good there. That's it.
And I think from there it's just down through.
Correct. So I want you to really exaggerate that.
Okay.
There. Hey. That went too there. That one went too in motion. Really focus in for me on where your end of range is. There. There. Try a full practice again. There. Yeah. There. Did you feel that when you went too far? And you
Yeah.
just went
It's bit almost.
reverse C?
Almost saw the top of the club
Yeah.
as well. Like, whoops.
There. So almost you have to feel like you stop before that. Yeah. So go to the top of your end range of motion and practice and hold from it with your hips. Stop. So if you want to get more here, your chest goes down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
That's, yes.
Gotcha. I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want me to go to the top of your end range of motion. There. There.
And from there it's. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wide east, isn't it? Like.
Yeah. The driver, obviously, this is an exaggerated version of, but it's very similar to what we're doing with the irons. It's the same concept. Bit far. Stop. Back. Through chest down and right. There. Probably a bit far. Yeah, you can feel it now.
Yeah.
Good. Sorry, I'm being harsh because I'm giving you your
No, it's
parameters.
fine,
And
yeah.
when you're away from me, like you know,
When to get it back into.
yeah. It doesn't serve you if I go, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, off you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ego then.
Right, so chest down to that right foot.
Do you mind if I come in and move you a bit?
Yeah.
Move your right foot forward a bit. Tiny bit. Right. Ready? You're not going to hit me.
Yeah.
Promise. Go on.
There.
Oh, I'm young enough for that.
This is exaggerated. Yeah?
Yep.
Do you want to hit one?
Give it a go.
I'm going to help you move.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't. I'm not in your way. You're
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
won't
hit me,
hit
I
him.
promise
You
you.
can swing
Yeah.
fully.
Not
without
putting the.
worrying about it.
It's the money maker. That's not going in
Really?
there. I promise.
Yeah, well.
Good.
Yeah,
It felt weird.
but it's that.
That was there then.
Yeah, it's getting that right way around, kind of.
Henni definitely can't put a money maker in danger. So it's just,
That's just face of business, can't be fair.
What happened?
Yeah.
Why does Henni have a black eye?
Sorry, I've stumped it.
I'll get the blame then.
Stuntman. You can add stuntman.
That's it.
There's a man.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Okay. There.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, that's one to finish on. I
That'll work, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Amazing.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah, no, brilliant.
Happy. Do you have any questions?
Just a lot of new stuff to work on, really. No question.
Yeah.
Like, everything's perfectly fine. Like, just going where those feels, that getting that setup right, and going from there, and just watching back and keep watching and doing it.
Yeah.
No, wicked. Brilliant stuff. I like it now.
Have a quick swing with an iron after doing that. I just
Yeah.
want to see. I'm curious for you that you're making sure you're getting that right. Feeling now, and it should feel a bit easier for you after having gone through that. How does that feel?
Easy. Good.
Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fell into like the pocket, and then we were
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
done.
He's got a pocket now.
There we go.
Nice.
Too many pockets, that's the problem.
No, you've just got one slot, one
Yeah.
pocket now, you're good.
That'll work. Yeah, it's that feeling, it's that getting it set up right, and then it's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.